Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Different by Design. I'm your host, Nick Treester, and today I'm delighted to bring you 11 minutes of walking around these beautiful Studebakers. Now, in my opinion, Studebakers are some of the best vehicles ever made, and it was just an absolute delight to have these cars on display during this beautiful Saturday in Oklahoma. Huge shout out to the Northeast Oklahoma Studebaker Drivers Club, who was able to host this zone meet for many of the Studebaker owners around the area. There were many people that came far and wide to display their vehicles with pride. It was such an amazing event, and I made many new friends and got to see some old ones as well. So enjoy this video as you get to see it through my lens as I walk around. Now I will tell you, I took out my camera several times during the day as people left and as people came to the event. So there might be repeat cars that you see and some cars shown in more detail in different shots. Another side note is, at this meet I did my first YouTube live event where I showed off many of these vehicles. However, YouTube did take this down and mark it as copyright due to the DJ playing music in the background. So in this video you can see that I've removed most of the audio from this event due to the copyright issues with the music that was being played in the background. Now coming up is a Studebaker that I thought deserved a little bit of attention in this video. And this is this blue Studebaker that I failed to get a very detailed walk around. This was a Lark that actually was involved in a tornado back in 2010 in Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's amazing to see a story like this end happily, and this car was in great shape at the show. I was very impressed. This turquoise blowy sedan was actually my girlfriend's favorite vehicle there, and I have to say this color is absolutely beautiful on this car. I was quite impressed, and that was her vote for People's Choice Award. Now this beautiful M-Series truck was actually the winner of the People's Choice Award. It got the most votes from the audience for the best looking Studebaker there. A beautifully modified Studebaker M-Series pickup. Out of all the vehicles that were there that day, this was actually my favorite vehicle. Everybody's got their own opinion. I personally love Larks, so this was my favorite vehicle to see in person. I'm very curious to see the comment section. If you could, go ahead and name your favorite car that you see out of this meet. I'm very curious to see the results and see how far off I am from other people. I guess I will preface that and say that there were so many choices at this meet that I had a hard time choosing which one was my favorite. In my mind, Studebakers are all winners, and it's great to see each and every one of these out on the road and at this meet. So very curious to see what shows up in the comment section. As they say, different strokes for different folks. This next section are a few photos that I took with my camera phone. I have a Pixel 6, which takes pretty good photos of vehicles, and I was very curious to see how the profile mode would do with cars. So as you can see, they took some pretty decent photos with this camera. And that will do it for another episode of Different by Design. Greatly appreciate everybody that came out to this meet, and it was so awesome to see so many new faces and get to meet so many awesome Studebaker owners. Until next time, see you later.